How about this? The left bracket goes in D tier, the right bracket goes in F tier. The Greek alphabet and miscellaneous math symbols tier list. We are two super cool people that have amazing lives with a ton of things to do, but we took time out of our busy schedules in the month of July to put forth so much effort into making this. So let's get right into it.
Before we do start, thank you all for 250 subs, or like 263 now.
Woo.
Yeah, thank you all. It's great, and yeah, tier list.
Okay, I can start with
Alpha?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do both the capital and the lowercase, and so you can like draw it and then put it on there.
Yeah.
And so it's like pretty much just fancy big.
It's an A, and then wait. Oh no, I got the bad marker. Okay, yeah. Dear everyone who pushes in like the markers like this, please stop. You're killing me. Okay, now with that PSA out of the way. Yes. Alpha. Can I draw an alpha? Oh, that's nice. Good enough. Okay.
Whenever I do it, let me see this. Yeah.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I don't.
I feel like all the standard letters should just go in like.
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
Just like C tier, C or D tier.
It's just like that's just
what are we?
Just like an A.
Yeah. What are we deciding?
They stole that from the English language.
Yeah. Hold up. Okay. So I think if it's like a normal letter, we'll just put it in like.
Yeah, I can give them
C,
being in C tier.
C tier,
it's
yeah.
pretty lame. I don't really have anything against it. I mean, it's just a letter. But I like the lowercase alpha. Statistics. You can see it there sometimes.
That is true.
That brings me joy. I don't see it and think I hate what I'm doing right now.
Okay, normal. I feel like normal alpha can go in like B tier.
I can agree with
Yeah,
that.
it's like slightly better. Okay, beta.
Beta.
Ooh, the capital one is just like a normal B.
Yeah.
So we could leave it up there, like the whole alphabet. Like,
Oh, we could. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And then
Then beta. Lowercase beta is like, it's a little bit cooler.
it's a little bit extra.
Yeah. I put beta, like the lowercase beta, the same as lowercase alpha.
I can see that.
And then
But
like,
just
it's kind of the same, honestly.
like it's just a B. It's kind of lame. You know, a little bit extra.
Exactly.
for lowercase beta. I like it.
We'll do a nonchalant edit. Okay, cool.
You'll do a nonchalant edit.
Yeah. It's gonna be a pain to upload.
Editor, producer,
Writer.
Okay. Gamma.
You get the crossword?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Mr. J. Okay, yes, gamma.
Okay. So capital gamma.
Yeah, capital. What is capital gamma? Is that just a triangle?
That's the.
Oh wait, no. Oh, it's sorry. I was looking at delta.
Yeah.
I should know my letters by now. And then lowercase gamma is just that.
I mean, that looks like a pretty lame gamma.
I mean, I feel like there are three versions of gamma. You have that, and you also have the. Wait, I can't draw. You also have that sort of thing.
I've seen. Yeah.
That.
It's like your macaroni art, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. That's it's a channel.
That's the logo.
I a little bit of backstory behind it. I actually tried to like get AI to do like a lowercase gamma with macaroni, but it just made it a Y for some reason. So that's why it's a Y. It's gonna be like a 2-hour long special.
Gamma.
That's good enough. Okay. See, I am partial to the uppercase gamma because of the gamma function. That's like a solid A tier to me, but
See, to me, that's like an unfinished building. That's like if I
What do you mean
if I were to
unfinished?
draw like a free body diagram in physics.
sure.
Here's your building.
Oh.
Here's your ball. Ball go down. Gamma.
I mean, in my mind, it's like, you know, gamma and then like parentheses, you have some nonsense in there. Yeah. Yeah. And then I feel like same thing with the lowercase.
I like the lowercase.
Yeah.
It's like a Y, but it's not.
Exactly. It's a fancy Y.
It looks distinct from the Y.
Exactly. Do we have an eraser? Oh, you do have
Yeah,
an eraser.
eraser.
I have my hand actually.
Nature's eraser.
I'm a physicist. You know. Erase. Okay.
I like it. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
That was
What's next?
Delta.
Delta. Ooh.
You got your triangle.
So I'm not very partial to the triangle because every time in physics or something, it's like, yeah, it's changing, whatever.
Changing.
Like, just write it as a derivative, you know?
Yeah, I don't. The triangle to
Wait,
me.
how'd you how'd you write that?
What do you mean? Yeah.
I can't write it any better. It's interesting.
Yeah, I feel like delta kind of lost its meaning when it's like delta x. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a standalone star
It's
Greek
not.
letter. It's just.
Well, I mean,
it's there.
unless you like define the Laplacian as like,
That's.
else you do that, but nobody does that.
No. So I feel like.
Some people do, but
Like capital delta to me is just. I think it's D-tier. I think it's lame.
valid. It's a triangle.
It's just a triangle.
It is just a triangle. Uppercase delta though.
Lowercase delta.
Or look,
You know,
yeah, lowercase delta.
partial negative, partial charges, chemistry.
I mean, I was thinking like variational calculus. Yeah, like that add partial.
Yeah, no, it's like, partial negative, partial positive charges.
I mean, yeah, but like this is so much cooler. Like variational calculus, we love it.
chemistry's better.
I think Lagrangian mechanics is
No.
better.
Anyway, I think it's A tier. I love it.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
And
The boards that were just clean are gonna be like black at the end of it. Oh boy, we're gonna get banned here from
epsilon, pretty much just,
E.
E.
Yeah, so like, is it literally just an E,
Yeah, pretty much.
and then just that?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say I'm too partial to epsilon. Like,
I mean, it's
I'm
kind of lame.
just use Gaussian units.
It looks like a backwards 3.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's just an E, so it immediately goes there.
I mean, even in physics, you have like what, mu naught epsilon naught is equal to like 1 over c squared. Yeah.
Ew.
But like, I mean, you can just define epsilon as, because this right here is just, 4 pi times 10 to the negative 7 units. So, I mean, you can just define that as like c squared, and you're good.
Yeah, not the biggest fan of
Yeah.
lowercase epsilon. I kind of like.
So like C or D tier.
8.
I'm curious what's gonna go in F. That'll be something. Okay, what do we have?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm thinking all of
Okay.
it. Zeta.
Zeta.
So it's just a Z.
Yeah.
For the capital.
Z and then. Okay. Like I struggle to write it sometimes. It's like a.
Well, at this point, let's move it to.
Yeah.
Alright. Z and then.
Ooh, fancy.
That one there. Okay.
I think Z is just C tier.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
a regular Z.
Ooh, no, we should add for the math like for the math symbols, we should add like the R
Ooh.
and the Z.
I do like those.
Maybe I'll do the Q. Okay.
Okay. I do like the lowercase a though. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'd say that's like, for what it represents, I'd put it in A tier.
I like it.
Or for what it represents, it'd be an S tier, but for the actual symbol, we can say it's an A tier.
Try all of that.
Ada is just an H. Nice. H, and then it's an N, but like you accidentally let your marker go too long.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
Ooh. That's all it is.
Oh, I'm so glad I got that on video.
It's just pretty lazy. H, that's just
H is
lame.
easier.
And then
Okay.
an N, it's not even.
I'd put it in like B tier.
What is it even used for? I've never used it.
The eta function.
The eta function?
Yeah, it's also used like efficiency in thermodynamics.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like your efficiency of whatever is, I don't know, some fraction, but you can also define it as like
Optimize that.
What's that? So it's like the zeta function, just like actually negative one on top.
With an eta.
Mm-hmm.
With the z taken out.
Yeah. Oh, that should be k to the s. Sorry.
Yeah. I can get behind it being B tier.
Yeah, I'd say like it's on the edge between B and A, but we can put it in like B tier. Theta.
Theta.
Ooh. This is like a classic.
Theta. Theta. I was hard, like, because of him, I drew thetas like that for like a whole year.
No.
It can
No.
be added.
No.
Can add it later.
We can have the empty set, yes.
The
No,
theta.
please.
Theta part 2.
Okay, for all of you physics people out there, please do not write your thetas as that. That is the empty set. Okay, this.
Oh, did just that little piece just get erased?
Yeah,
Yeah,
part of
but-
it.
Yes.
That
This
is
is a Mr. J approved message.
The message is approved by Mr. J. Yes. Please don't write your thetas like that. Please, you're killing me every time.
It's not cool. The capital theta.
Capital theta. Capital theta is like
It's got
okay.
the little like bar inside.
Yeah, the only
Looks like Baymax.
it does
The
actually.
Baymax.
The Baymax. I mean, the only time I've seen it used is I think like once in like one textbook for something really specific, like scattering angles. So
Yeah, I don't know about the capital. I mean, it's basically an O, but it's not really used for
I
anything.
feel like a B tier. Yeah, B tier. Okay. And then the normal theta, I think we can just say is like
I think it's S tier. I love theta.
really.
I love theta.
Really?
I love theta. Theta's great.
Theta. I mean,
It's an angle. It's just a classic.
fair enough. Okay. It is. It's probably the one used the most. Besides, actually, would you use anything more? I don't think you would actually. Or pi, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, pi is yeah. Fair enough. Cool.
Theta S tier.
Fair enough. Could we just throw both iotas and
They're just
it's an I and then
Yeah.
a lowercase I without the dot.
It's pretty lame. That's all it is. It's just a little like that, and then
Could we do the same for kappa? Actually, like yeah.
pretty much just the same
These
thing.
Greeks like to copy. My gosh.
They just copied the English language
I
straight
know.
up.
So annoying.
How dare the Greeks steal from the
Americans.
The Americans. Yeah, I don't like Capra. You know, there are two types of people in the world that know Greek letters. It's like the frat guys and the mathematicians. It's
And if you have a mathematician and a fraternity.
oh, that's gonna be me. I'm rushing so hard. I'm gonna join. See, I don't know anything about frats. Can you just like throw 3 of them together and make one up?
Mm-hmm. That's how it works.
Alpha,
Oh.
alpha, alpha.
That's definitely gotta be one.
Or
I'm joining
like alpha.
Omega Delta Chi.
Or it should be like alpha sigma. Something like that. Okay, what's next? Lambda.
Lambda. So for capital.
So for we have no qualms about the capital one.
You have to-
Capital one is chill. I mean, it shows up in Einstein. It's like, oh, we need to do that. I'll do the kappas, right?
Yeah.
Just like,
And then I'll do the lambda. You got like the triangle carrot kind of thing.
yeah, that's kind of cool.
Lambda.
Yeah, obviously.
That's so lazy. It's so
It's not
lazy.
lazy.
Mathematicians are the laziest people on the planet.
No, we aren't.
See, when you're finding,
we don't approximate things.
it's like wavelength is, isn't it? I'm trying. I can't.
No, it's you see your eigenvalues are lambda.
Gross.
Yeah, lambda.
I guess-
This needs to be a poll. How do you write your lambdas?
That's
This is the next poll.
with actually putting effort into them
Yes.
are just like, meh, call it a day.
Okay. I think can you both agree that this is like S tier?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
I
It's,
love
it,
my-
it's S tier.
regardless of how you
Regardless
write
of how you write it, it is S tier. Just.
I think it's
Mr. J, what do you say?
I mean, I think both of them go in the S tier. Yeah.
Okay. Grr. It's never like exaggerated that much in like textbooks though.
it's because they're lazy.
What the?
That's
like a hybrid. Anyway. Moving on to,
because you were drawing it like.
Yeah. Okay. No. Before this devolves any further, yeah, we have mu.
Mew.
So M.
Pretty much, yeah. It's
M
just
goes in like C tier.
M. It's just an
Can
M.
we both of you agree that that mu goes in S tier?
I love it.
Okay.
It's great.
It looks especially cool when like using tensors. So, like,
I prefer
you have
little
T-
baby statistics, but you know.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah, T mu nu, and like something like that. I don't know. It's been. I'm not too good at tensor calc, so.
I just prefer mu naught equals
Should there be a third index here? I feel like there should.
null hypothesis.
That's for later me to figure out. No hypothesis.
Anyway,
We
S
do love
tier
mu.
for mu.
I think we can just throw both news and C tier.
Yeah, they're both just English letters. N and V, just copy.
It's a V, but like not a V.
Yeah, I remember in chemistry learning that, and Miss Heritage, she was just like, you cannot write that as a V.
Okay,
'Cause I mean, it's not. But it's like,
Xi I do not. Ooh.
oh, it's hard.
See, I don't like it because whenever I'm using Wolfram Alpha, I'll be like, yeah, some function, and it'll write like, parentheses xi, and then it like just makes
Makes it
xi.
for you.
Yeah, which like, thank you, but also.
It's like
yeah. How many squiggles do you put on your xi?
infinite number.
Writing it forever.
Let me see, how am I gonna do this?
How many squiggles is it?
I think it's supposed to be
That?
like. I think so.
Sort
I think
of?
it's supposed to be like an E.
That's probably the best one I've done, honestly. I don't know why I haven't used. Oh man, I just used the chair.
Chair.
Oh, yes.
Sitting.
Oh wait, it's one of these chairs. I'm so glad this is on video. It's like
Oh, the ones you can.
oh my
remove.
gosh, yes. Why haven't I discovered this sooner?
That's kind of like what it is. It's kind of like.
So maybe.
It's like epsilon, but it's a little bit more. It's putting in more effort.
I don't know. I think like mathematicians are lazy now. Like, I can't be bothered.
I'm.
Okay, yeah.
I think.
So where are you putting it?
I don't know about capital. The capital one.
D.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Or actually, I think if we get any comments, that's a good thing. But if
We need to
com-
start. We need a engagement bait. I've got an idea for engagement.
engagement bait.
Yeah, you just try to give people like you ever seen like rage bait, where it's like you say something so
Oh,
egregious
yeah.
and you're just trying to make people be like, "You're so wrong. You're so stupid. Shut up. Your opinion is awful." So we
At the start of this, we need to put a clip of us going like, or just like writing like the stupidest thing on the board. Okay. What's after?
Oh wait, hold on. So
Sorry. Yeah, we still haven't done that one.
next to the Baymax data.
I'm just like checking to make sure it's like still recording every once in a while. Okay.
Okay.
Both omicrons.
They're just C tier.
They're just O.
They're just O. O and trigger O.
Oh. So it's like, oh.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay, now we're getting to like some of the good stuff. Hi.
At automatic F tier. It's honestly like the worst one ever. Like if anyone.
I mean, capital pi. You could argue that because that is a pain in the butt. But I think we can argue. I think pi has to go up.
Yeah,
here,
100%.
I think.
I don't know about like the capitals. Like I personally, I don't think I've ever used it. Like,
The more I look at this, I feel bad putting like gamma and all, because I use this a lot. I feel bad not putting him S tier, but like.
The limit as x approaches -3 of all of this.
How many? That's how you write it. Fair enough. Okay. Okay. So pi.
This is saying when my input is -3, whereas I get really, really close to that input of -3.
Yeah.
What
lowercase
is my
pi,
output then?
definitely S tier.
There you go. Hi, Miss Yanacha.
Capital pi, because isn't it like another way to write summation, isn't it?
What's that?
Isn't capital pi like another way to write summation or something?
Not exactly. So like, if you have a capital pi, of I don't know, k equals like 1 to 2 of like, k, this is literally just like 1 times 2.
Ah.
Yeah, so if you did k squared, it'd be 1 squared times 2 squared, and etc. So it's like sort of helpful, but it's not used nearly as much as sigma. Like there are some really cool formulas for like sine using that, but besides that,
Gross.
Yeah.
Not sure. Looks kind of lame with 2 lines.
you can put like, honestly, I would say that's probably C tier, like the one actual Greek letter that goes in C tier.
Greek letter is also just like big old lines.
Yeah.
Pretty lame to me.
Yeah.
Row.
Row. Okay, P just goes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're right. It's,
Oh, yeah.
the way Desmos does, this one does kind of cool. How it adds like little lines there.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, it makes it fancy. You know. I've never actually written pi like that in my videos. Usually it's like a.
Oh.
Usually, because that's how OneNote goes. But P.
Row though, because I feel like
I mean, it's all right.
it is just a P, but it's like it's slightly more.
Let's put it in C tier. Honestly, it's not.
Yeah, it's not that special.
I mean, it's used for like what, density?
Yeah, like given unknown.
That's
density,
just
it's
about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sigma.
I think we would put the S.
The
So, Jude, this is how you write a sigma, just to let you know.
See, to me,
No, but some people can write like really nice sigmas, like they do the like whole,
ooh,
like that,
that's
like.
pretty nice.
But I mean, usually it's a.
If I can just like rotate my arm,
Do like an M.
like
Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
I like the capital Sigma.
I think we put both of these in S tier.
I can get behind that.
Yeah. Summations, they are the best. Sometimes. When they work, they work.
But then that Sigma.
The
I hate that Sigma.
that's just an S. I'm sorry.
Like that. Why? Not only. No. Hold on. Before you even put it in C tier, I hate it. When you ever use that Sigma,
We're putting it. Fine.
I would leave it.
S.
Like it's just that's so like you don't need it. It's one of the only ones that have like multiple like different ways. You don't need it. You don't need 2 lowercase.
That's true.
Especially when the other one is that one. I love that one. That brings me joy.
That does. The lowercase sigma is so fun to write as well.
It is. It's just
Yeah.
a circle and
Exactly.
looks great.
Okay.
Tau.
Tau. It's a T.
The capital T. But lowercase tau.
I'd say lowercase is like A tier.
I can get behind that.
Because it's like torque and a couple of other things.
Yeah, it is twerk. That doesn't bring me joy, but
Yeah. I feel it's also used for like Half-Life.
true.
Like Griffiths uses it as like Half-Life in his books, so.
I love Half-Life. That's pretty great. Yeah,
I was studying it. I feel like it's used for one other thing though. I forget. I don't know. Anyway, let's
Upsilon. Why is Y the thing for upsilon?
Where's down salon?
Like, to me, upsilon, it's a Y.
It's a Y.
Why?
Yeah, it's a Y and a D.
Like, I don't like I don't like the capital, kind of at all.
Let's just go on to phi. Or I just throw those in like.
I'm putting that stupid Y
It's stupid. It's like
in
the same
F
thing.
tier.
I think we're losing patience with the like normal letters. We're starting them in F.
I just think, like, one, I
That's
hate
fair.
drawing a Y like that.
That is
like
fair.
that is such an awful way to draw a Y. If you're drawing a Y, you either do like the cursive,
Interesting.
or you do like.
I mean, I usually never use capital Y except for like separable differential equations.
What
So
Y?
then I will.
What if you miss? What if you're drawing and you just miss it?
That's why you have a pen. You just kind of scratch it out and you just do it again.
I hate it, and that's so similar to new. Like,
What's the difference?
looks like new is more of a V. I think that's supposed to be a U. Supposed to be.
So it's down salon like this.
That's copying.
Yeah,
Those
God,
already
yeah,
exist.
sorry. Okay. Yes. Put like.
Yeah, I don't
upsilon
like
there.
it. Entire letter, just going straight to F tier.
Okay. Phi.
Ooh, I do like phi.
I would vote to put both in S.
I second that.
Yeah.
I like. I like that. And then the another way to write an angle. That looks nice.
That is. Oh wait, have I been keeping up with this?
Yeah, I think we just need.
Oh yeah, we see this something. See, this is really cool because this is like momentum space, and then you also have just.
Flux.
Oh yeah, also flux. Yeah, it's great. And then, okay, this angle right here. So like,
I mean, it's like a.
this is how you inspire rage in people. So like, in spherical coordinates,
Yeah.
right? So say that's my sphere. So this angle right here is phi, and then and then this angle right here. So I'm gonna say about point like right here. This right here should be theta. It's because I was going back and forth between like the math notation and the physics notation, and it got so frustrating. So I just kind of picked the physics one.
You just pick the physics.
I did,
Stuck
yes.
with it.
Yeah. Pick one, roll with it. As long as you know what you're saying.
Sure. Who cares that other people are looking at your work? I know what I'm
I
saying.
mean, it's just two different conventions. Yeah. So phi is good.
Yeah.
What is that?
Next is chi.
Chi.
Okay.
Okay, capital Chi can just go in like here.
Yeah, it's just nice. I like what it does in statistics, chi-squared test.
I don't know how I feel about normal Chi because like when you do it in statistics, I love it, but also people just write their X's like this.
I think I do. I'm pretty sure
Really?
a lot of times I'll just write an X like that.
Yeah, I mean,
It just looks nicer.
so
Like if I'm
like
writing an equation.
if gamma, okay, if both gammas and delta and zeta are in A tier, I think this is also an A tier.
I think I just naturally like write an X as equals.
Yeah.
I think it just looks like.
I'm surprised I could draw a diagram. Did not expect that from me today.
A tier.
Yeah, A tier is
I
fine.
like it.
Okay, and then
Psi.
psi. I can't read from that far away.
Water potential.
Wave function.
Water potential and phi. I always so use this. I don't think that came up on the AP test like at all.
Oh really?
No.
Dang.
Neither did the Krebs cycle college board.
Please don't demonetize me, college board. Don't sue me. Schrodinger equation.
Nice.
We love it. It's also used as wave functions in like the Dirac equation. So like, oh wait, what is? I think like natural units, it's like minus m, and then like this equals 0. I forget. Something like. Erase it before people start making fun of me for not knowing quantum mechanics. Okay, yeah. So I think we can just put both. They're kind of the same. I think we just put both in S tier.
I can find it.
I think the capital one is used for like the entire wave function. It's like that's dependent on time, and then the lowercase one's like independent of time. So just the yeah. Up next.
Omega, finishing out the Greek alphabet.
Ooh. I haven't had enough experience with capital Omega. Like it's ohms,
True.
but it's also just an entropy, which is really cool.
See, I'm kind of partial.
Yeah.
It's a cool watch. They make cool watches, Omega.
Yeah.
And also one of my favorite video games ever, Pokemon Omega Ruby.
Okay.
That was the remake of Ruby. Really great game.
Okay.
And
That's
so I've been a fan. Whenever I've seen Omega, it brings me joy. It's just
I'm happy to put that in S tier. I'm just saying.
I don't know about S tier.
Okay.
But I think it's a good A tier. I think it is a
like
good
top of A tier ish.
Yeah, I can get
Okay,
behind
okay,
that because it's cool. It's like Omega.
Honestly, I'd say both of these are kind of A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit of a W, but not really.
Exactly. Do we actually find this? Oh, we actually like wait. Did we? Oh no.
Messed up a little bit.
There's more in these lines, I think, than
Nah,
these.
it's okay.
Nice.
All right.
Okay. Cool. Now let's go on to the mathematical symbols that we have here.
Miscellaneous math.
Miscellaneous math. Yeah. Okay. I'll write some of these. So we'll just go like this.
Yeah, sounds
across.
good.
Okay. So therefore, 3 dots.
I want to use it more.
I mean, yes, but I'm pretty sure in like most actual papers you don't actually use that. You just write therefore.
Yeah, but like
it's cool.
if the
but-
entire world decided we're gonna stop using therefore and just write that, I think the world would be a better place.
Maybe.
Uh,
I mean, yeah.
the amount of like just Reddit arguments that I could get into and like save time instead of saying therefore you're wrong, just tap a
It
button.
needs to be a key on the keyboard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think
Plus
that
Control
would,
V.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be
That's
great. But right now, I think it doesn't really do much.
I would do like.
I think B. It's
B,
kind of
B
like
tier.
I want it to be better, but it's not there yet.
Kind of mid.
It's not.
It's not like bad. It's just like.
Yeah, but it's like I
Not
think I prefer it over these regular English.
Yeah,
letters.
I agree.
It's just lame.
Okay. Okay. The next one. For all. Upside down A.
Upside down A.
I like this one. No, it's so fun to write as well. It's like for all, like on the Z and Z. There exists, whatever.
At a certain point, math just looks like
A foreign language.
no. What's the like a serial note? Like kind of like pretty much hieroglyphs, like the Zodiac killer, something that we wrote out.
I don't know about that one.
No?
I feel like I put the upside down A in like A tier. I think it's the only spot for the A. You gotta put the A in A tier.
I do like that. That's nice.
Okay.
Makes me think of ice cream. Like that's something. I want ice cream.
Fair enough.
The backwards E.
Yeah, I think you could put them together because like usually when you have one, you usually have the other one following.
They play together.
So
They
I
are
think
a
that's
duo.
fair. The such that symbol.
I don't know. Because to me, when I see it, I'm thinking evaluate. I'm throwing that.
Evaluate. I mean, it's always used in the context of like you have like. You did not see that in the context of like something and then like another something, but you can only use it once technically. So it's like
And also, to me, it's
also like absolute value sort of.
that's my bracket to
Yeah.
like a matricy. Like if I have a 3x3 matrix.
Does that represent a determinant though?
Nope, those are my brackets.
How do you represent a determinant? Det?
Determinant equals at the very end of it. Like, at a certain point, with the amount of work that I was showing on some of those problems, I threw in the towel and said, "That's a bracket."
That's a bracket.
You see that? You see that little thing right there? That right there is
Uh-huh.
the thing
Yeah.
that closes it. Yeah, that's a bracket.
Inverse determinant. Yeah. Sure.
But I like it. It's useful.
I mean, obviously you're gonna throw it in like CUD here. It's a line.
It's just a line.
It is just a
Pretty
line.
lame.
I think we put it with the triangle, honestly.
That's true.
Not the line. No hate for that symbol, but
Just a line.
yeah. And also, whenever you're actually writing something out, you just say such that or s dot t dot. All real numbers.
Ooh, how do you write it? I'm curious.
I just do an R.
You do an
like
R
a-
and then a line.
and then a line.
I'll do the 2 lines first and then do.
Oh, that's actually smart.
I
Okay, maybe slightly less smart for me.
Yeah.
Oh, you can. Oh, I see what you do. So you do it.
This isn't
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really like it. That's
I
like
like
a solid A tier for me.
I can get behind it. It's
Okay.
pretty useful.
I tried writing like all these other ones that we're doing. It's like therefore, for all there exists such that real numbers. Now we have the integers. What do we think about the integers?
I think it's a cool symbol,
Yeah, yeah, I like it.
but I feel like I don't know if I've ever used it just to use it.
Yeah. I'd put it with the R.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, rational number. I like the rational numbers though. It's a cube with like the line through it. I like that.
That looks cool. It
Yeah.
reminds me of Theta, which brings me joy.
We'll put it here.
I think you can go with it.
Okay. What's the empty set?
The Theta
The-
Part
the-
2!
No!
Theta Part 2 Electric Boogaloo!
And thank you guys for watching.
The empty set, I mean, I feel like,
Kind of necessary.
yeah,
Mm.
it's pretty
We
important.
put it in like B tier, but all the rest of this, or most of the sets at least. Okay.
I think it looks cool.
Okay, now we're getting into the.
The integral.
Okay, yes.
Who would win?
Integral.
Who would win? A group of high schoolers or some random crowbar?
My money's on the.
The crowbar.
No, my money's actually on the double.
Yeah, that in physics.
Yeah.
Checked out. No thanks.
Yeah, double closed line integral. Yeah, that'd be great.
But I like.
Oh, I'd say
drawing
like
it.
like a closed surface integral, I guess.
That's not. That's just a mass.
It really does annoy me when people do like, it's an
Like, it's just
it's
an
an integral. guy.
No.
He's gonna watch this, isn't he? I'm getting so much trouble. Okay, yeah. So
Ooh, nice. I like.
I'd say for the symbol itself, the normal integral sign, I'd say is A tier, but the line integral one, I gotta say is S tier.
It looks better. It, just
It does. It looks better. It's more closure on it, you know. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, derivative. Oh, this is a great.
the
debate.
derivative.
This is a great debate right here. I'm at commas. You know these. I really shouldn't actually. This just looks better. Okay. How do you write your derivatives? Oh wait,
I would go back and forth
I completely
between.
forgot to add one. Whoops. Oh, we'll throw it in.
I would go back and forth between d over dx and prime.
Okay.
I like d over dx.
That's fair.
It just feels better. Like in physics, that's a variable. You can't-
Fair enough.
That's a fraction right there. You can change it's a fraction.
I mean, I haven't taken real analysis yet, so yes, it is. So the way I write mine, I mean, if it's a single function, I'm probably doing prime. But usually I'm doing like Feynman's technique or something, so I do actually write it like the d over dt. Like that's my favorite one.
I think that would probably be
Dot for me is number 2.
Really?
Yes, because it makes everything just a bit nicer. So say you have like, so this is like your kinetic energy, right? If you were to write this in like polar coordinates, it's like 2D. But you'd have, you have m over 2, but then you have like r squared plus r dot theta. Oh wait, no, sorry. Oops, get my dots confused. R dot squared plus r theta dot squared just looks a lot better with dots.
I don't like the dots. I don't like them.
I like the dots.
I like D over D.
So,
D over
okay,
DX.
D over D actually we can put in like A tier with the integral probably.
They're just, they're iconic.
Yeah, and then we can put the dot. Where do we put the dot? I'll put the dot in A tier as well.
Right now.
Where'd you put it?
Probably.
Can it compromise on B tier?
I can go with B tier. I don't have any problems with it.
You just don't use it.
I just don't use it.
That's fair.
I don't think I've ever
And
used
then the prime has its place, but
But it's
I feel like you don't use it.
like if
outside.
you're using D over DX, you don't need the prime. So
It's useful for like single functions.
Yeah.
So.
yeah, B tier.
Yeah.
Eh.
Well, actually, I guess it is. Let's put all the derivative stuff in A tier, honestly. Just because in like the Euler-Lagrange equation, how they write on Wikipedia is like derivative with respect to f prime, right? We do have one more derivative I forgot to write though. We do have the partial derivative, so like del usually doesn't go that long. Like that. I like it personally. Like that to me is like.
I think it looks really cool.
That's like the integral, and that's like the line integral, you know? So I'd put del in like up there. You just write the del.
Del?
Yeah,
Nope.
that's good enough. There you go.
A little hat. I love it.
Ooh,
I love
that-
it.
okay, I love
Give
it.
all my variables a hat.
Yeah, okay. Hat is instant S tier.
I want my variables
Why
to look good.
why do you like the hat?
It makes them. It gives them a little personality. You know, it's not. You don't just have a regular P. No, you got a P with a hat.
Hat, yeah. The momentum operator we do love.
I prefer. Isn't that the sample mean or sample distribution?
It's like sample proportions.
Sample.
I think, right? I'm just waiting for it to
Stats.
be in the comments, just like.
Wrong.
No,
wrong.
How did you get a 5 on that?
Union.
Oh yeah, we do have union and then intersection. I feel like these two go together.
I don't know, because I like union. Union makes sense. I remember when I was like younger and doing those little math competitions and trying to remember.
U is for union.
U is
Yeah,
for
that's
union.
fair. Okay,
That makes
that's fair.
sense. I think that's A tier.
That is fair.
But
Okay.
like intersection,
I kind of like the intersection. It's
you,
like
you just flip union over and it's like, oh,
it's the opposite now.
it's the opposite.
Yeah.
But like, why isn't it like? I don't know. It just doesn't bring me joy. I don't see it and feel happy. I feel lied to.
We could probably do
B or C tier.
B
It is
tier?
below union. I love union.
we can do B tier. Okay, and now last but not least, we have the backslash. So I haven't been keeping up. Whoops. We have our hat.
Hat.
Hat is great.
I love hats.
Then we have union, intersection, and then we have backslash. I kind of like it. So like you could write the domain of the gamma function as like, all real numbers, like except the, integers less than or equal to 0.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I like
It's
it.
pretty, keeps it pretty neat.
Yeah, it's like concise,
Yeah. I like it. I think that's
Yeah,
it.
solid A tier right there.
So like, a line is D tier, but when you slant it,
When you slant it, it becomes,
Yeah.
and when you bend it a little bit
when you
more,
bend it, just
it becomes S tier.
Oh, I thought of
Oh, another one.
parentheses,
Parentheses.
brackets,
Brackets. Oh no.
and then
Curly brackets.
Yikes. I have to figure it out.
Ooh, there you go. Well, that's just the empty set right
Quick.
there. We could also, while we're at it, we could do
Ooh, yeah.
bracket notation.
I love parentheses. I will use parentheses.
Oh yeah,
for
for
everything.
parentheses are
I think
for their usefulness. S
like
tier.
I think I will use parentheses for pretty much everything. Like,
Absolutely.
If I have multiple functions just in a row, everything's getting shoved in parentheses. I'm not using brackets.
Yes.
All right. And for that reason, I don't like brackets. I don't like them.
I'm trying to think what they're used for.
Nothing.
I mean, matrices
Nothing.
technically.
True,
But that
you can replace those with lines. That's a matrix.
that's a determinant.
Matricy.
That's a determinant.
How about this? The left bracket goes in D tier. The right bracket goes in F tier.
That's a thumbnail right there. this is the intro right now. I'm clipping this and putting it at the beginning. Okay. Okay, and then actual curly brackets. I think that's
I think they're good, but they're so hard. Like
if you look at my notebook for discrete math, like all of the curly brackets are literally just like. Oh, but that's actually. Why is that half decent? They are like, literally just that. My
I think
intent.
I've always been good at drawing the left one of this, but
The
never.
right one, yeah. No, whenever I do it like horizontal like this, I can actually do it like sort of half decently. Like
That looks nice.
yeah,
It's like a speech bubble.
exactly.
And it's, to me, I've had those moments where I'm just doing math and I draw the bracket and it just comes out beautifully.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that feeling,
That
that feeling, it's like
So when you like get the random text of like, look at this bracket I drew.
exactly,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
exactly. And it's also it's that same feeling of like you're just writing and then you're writing and one of your letters is just perfect.
Yeah, sure.
And
Doesn't happen often for me.
It doesn't. Like it in the rest of your just like in my handwriting, it's just meh 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 meh. But then you get this one letter that just why can't all of my letters?
That's
Every time I write it, I want it to look like that.
So
I think see it's another thing where I think it's both and
It's both?
A tier.
do
And
you need like a Schrodinger's tier list?
I like it. I think I like it in A tier if I can get it right.
Do you have any more notation that we could use?
And then lastly.
This is like a love-hate sort of thing right here. Because like, you know, if you have, you know, I guess you have a vector like this, so I don't know, A comma B, like
Yeah.
you can have that. But then like, you know, you, I don't know, do, what is it? What would it be? Like, cat. I guess I do it, it's been a while. Ooh. Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks pretty nice though.
Or would it be? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm writing that completely wrong. Like, y'all did not see that. Ha ha ha. And then it's like, yeah, because you put like the operator like in the middle. I'm pretty sure. Because like an integral over all possibilities, like that operator. Yeah.
I think it looks pretty good. I think it's better than the brackets.
I agree. It's just kind of scary whenever you have it like on its own. Like you just have like a cat right here, just like wave function. You know, a little bit scary, but like that's fine.
C tier.
C tier. Honestly, for the amount of like horror they sometimes bring, yes, I think that is fair.
All right.
I don't think of any others.
Can't think of anything else.
Yeah. Well, cool.
All right.
This is a tier list.
Tier
of
list, math,
a lot of Greek and mathematical
Greek.
symbols.
In math, yeah.
So yeah. Thank y'all for watching.
Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, watch all the other videos.
I didn't say it, guys. I didn't say it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
So yeah. That was very fun.
That was very fun.